Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech-language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. I know it's hard to do your Speak Out exercises every day, so we try to keep it interesting at Parkinson Voice Project. Did you know that today is Moon Day? Everybody say Moon Day with intent. Ready? Moon Day. Make sure you're projecting your voice forward. Let's say it again. Moon Day. Every time you speak with Parkinson's, you want to lift your voice and project it forward, which is why our program is called Speak Out. Let's go ahead and take a sip of water, and then we will get started with the first Speak Out exercise. All right, and welcome to anyone who might be new practicing with us. You can chat with us on the website. You'll see on the right-hand side of the screen, or if you're on a phone, it'll be further down, but it'll say type in your nickname. For your nickname, just put your first name and where you're from, or you can put your initials if you're not comfortable putting your first name, but then you'll be able to see the chat and start getting to know your other online friends. Here we go. May, me, my, mo, moo. Lift up and forward. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Use a lot of intent. May, me, my, mo. Again, may, me, my, mo, moo. And let's do it one more time, and we're really going to stretch out those syllables. Ready? May, me, my, mo. That is more challenging. Now, when you do something like that, don't try to do it all in one breath. Whenever you feel like you need to take a breath, you just take it quickly and keep speaking out. Let's go ahead and take a sip of water. I like this picture that, I don't know if Julie or Lisa came up with it. Lisa came up with the material for today, but Julie may have made that image. All right, speak out exercise number 2, the ahs. Deliberately open your mouth and project that ah forward across your room. Ready? Ah. We hold it for about 10 seconds. Let's do it again. Good. Try to keep the sound consistent. It should never hurt to do this exercise, and the voice should be clear. The quality should be clear. All right, let's do it again. Good. Let's do a short one. One more time. All right, we're done with the warm-ups and the ahs. We're going to move on to the glides, but let's all take a sip of water. All right, for the glides, why don't we do a stair step today? Sometimes when it's hard for you to glide, you can do a stair step. I always want you to be working towards the glide, but it is okay to start with the stair step, and I'll show you how we do it in therapy. Repeat after me. Together. That was a weird tone that I just came out. Let me try. Let's do that instead. Ready? Again. Listen. Together. We have to use a lot of intent. Now glide. Again. And that's how you transition from a stair step to a glide. Let's take a sip of water and then we'll glide down. Okay, we're going to start high. You can repeat after me. Together. Listen. Together. Listen. Together. Now start high and glide down. Keep the sound in front of you. Do it again. Start high. One more time with more intent. Ready? Start high. And that's how it's done. Go ahead and take a sip of water. For the counting today, we'll do something a little bit differently. We're going to count to 10 forward and then backwards. We're not going to stop, okay? So when we get to 10, then we'll say 10 again and go backwards. I want you to lift every number and project it forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Backward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't have to do that all on one breath. And I don't even want you thinking about your breath. I just want you focusing on projecting your voice forward. Let's do that one more time. We'll use a little bit more intent. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get a sip of water and then we'll move on to the reading. By the way, did everybody remember that today is our Parkinson's sing-along? Last week we had a record attendance of 89 people. That is wonderful. Can we reach 100 today? It is right after the session at 10:30. 9:30. You just click on that Zoom link and you can participate in our Parkinson sing-along. We host them every Thursday. Please do not say, I don't sing, okay? No one else is going to hear you. It's a Zoom call and you're going to be muted, but singing is a wonderful exercise to improve the coordination of your breath support, okay, your breath support for speech. It will also help you with those glides, and the glides are so important because those are what help your voice to sound more colorful. You don't want a monotone voice. So if you participate in singing, even if you're not a great singer, it's okay. You're moving, you're gliding up and down the scale while you're having fun. It is an excellent exercise. So let's try to get 100 people in the sing-along today. Right after this session, the link is in the chat feature on our website or on the home page of ParkinsonVoiceProject.org. It says Sing with Intent. Okay? All right, Moon Day. And thank you to one of my assistants, Lisa, who put this together. Let's read every sentence twice with intent. Really stretch out those highlighted words. Ready? July 20th is Moon Day. Again. July 20th is Moon Day. So we're forcing ourselves to use intent when we say the highlighted words a little bit differently. Let's read this one. It celebrates the first moon landing on July 20th, 1969. That was the year I was born, May 31st, 1969. Let's read the sentence with even more intent. It celebrates the first moon landing on July 20th, 1969. What do you remember about that day? Go ahead and chat. Tell us about it. Next, Apollo 11 was launched from Cape Kennedy. Again, Apollo 11 was launched from Cape Kennedy. Next, the commander was Neil Armstrong. Again, the commander was Neil Armstrong. Next, there are 8 lunar phases. With intent, say it again. There are 8 lunar phases. Let's take a sip of water. We need to take plenty of sips of water when we're doing our speak out exercises. Speaking of 8 lunar phases, do you know the different phases of the moon? Go ahead and name them with intent. And when you can't think of any more, just say, I can't think of any more, but say it with intent. Let's read these with intent. Every phase with intent. Ready? New moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, I hope I said that right, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter, waning crescent. This word, gibbous, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but I bet somebody in the chat will tell me whether I'm saying that right. All right, famous astronauts. Who do you think of? Say every name with intent. Let's read this with intent. Neil Armstrong, John Glenn, Sally Ride, Buzz Aldrin. Let's say it again. Let's speak out more. Use an even better voice. Ready? Neil Armstrong, John Glenn, Sally Ride, Buzz Aldrin. And the last cognitive exercise, things associated with the moon. So when you think of the moon, we're not necessarily talking about what the moon is made of or anything like that. When do we see a picture of the moon or when the moon is depicted? Go ahead, think about it and say every answer with intent. Let's see if you thought of what Lisa thought of. Ready? With intent. Sleep, Halloween, harvest, lullaby, nighttime, space. Again, with more intent. Sleep, Halloween, harvest, lullabies, nighttime, space. All right. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words. Every syllable with lots of intent, and if you are new to these sessions, I want you to know that the basic exercises are always repeated, so it'll just take a few sessions for you to catch on to what we're doing. Just do the best you can right now. Ready? Gula ganga ga. Speak out. Gula ganga ga. And the next one. Ku ka mangu ka. Ku ka mangu ka. Next one. Ready? Gangla. Speak out. Gangla. And the last one. Kukla. Kukla. Go ahead and take a sip of water, and we are going to move on to the bonus reading, which I know that you are just going to love. Bonus reading excerpt from John F. Kennedy's Moon speech at Rice University. Let's get some water first, though, so we can read this speech with intent. You can download today's reading material. It's right above the chat feature on our website, and we usually keep 5 days worth of reading material available. They are PDFs, so take what you learn in these sessions and then practice some more. Let's read this with intent. Ready? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept. One we are unwilling to postpone, and one which we intend to win, and the others too. You know, we have a little extra time today. Let's read it again with even more intent. When you're reading something like this and when you're speaking in conversation, think about projecting every word forward. Okay, every word. Don't look at the sentences. Don't think about your breath. Just, you need to project every word forward. Ready? With lots of intent, like we're giving a big speech. Ready? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we are willing to accept. One we are unwilling to postpone. And one which we intend to win. And the others too. Very good. Thank you for joining me for today's online Speak Out Home practice. Please join Joanne and Jeannie and Chuck and Russ for our Parkinson sing-along right afterwards. It starts at 10:30, so starts in 10 minutes. Let's hit a record this week. Last week we went from 72 people to 89. Let's see if we can reach over 100 people today. And then tomorrow, Brett Myers from the University of Utah, that is one of our Speak Out Therapy and Research Centers. He is going to lead the session. So I think you'll enjoy practicing with somebody different tomorrow. Let us know what you think about that afterwards. Okay, participate in the session and then let us know what you think. Okay, have a great day. I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.